Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim Classic. Back again in the Pacer, but this time a very special version of the Pacer. The very newly released Armstrong Powerhouse Class 142 2.0. I've only driven this thing a short distance. Already, I love it. It is truly awesome. The slowliness, that's a word, the slowness even, and the gear change is, well, you'll find out in a second. It's I really like it. If you're watching this on YouTube, hi. This going out on a day, I've got no idea which one anymore. It's one of them. There's 7 to choose from. It's going out on one of them. There'll be links in the description below to where you can get this train for Train Sim Classic. There'll be a link down there to a Twitch page where you can watch me live on Twitch 6 days of the week doing all sorts of things. And a link down there to the Discord server as well. The line we're on, by the way, is the Manchester to somewhere and then back again. Because the train comes with a couple of scenarios if you've already got the routes. This is the only one I can do. So this is what we're going to be doing. Good morning to Blood Dogs and Kiwi. So let's get the doors open. And we'll get it set up inside. I'll open the window so we can hear the awesomeness. Get the key in. There we go. So DRA off. We will put the cab light on, destination light on, instrument panel lights are on, marker lights are on head. We're good. We've just been given the all clear, but before we depart, that one, we should be able to set up. How am I? I'm doing good. We should be able to set up a destination display, F7, F8, I believe. So let's have a look if I can do that. Oh, there we go. We're going to somewhere, not Bangor, not Barrow. Greenfield, green something or other. I think we're going to. Let's see if we can. We're not going to Festiniog. We're not going to Bolton. We want to go to Bolton. Chinley, no. Clitheroe, no, definitely not. Crewe, no. Ellesmere Port, no. That Greenbank. I think that's where we're going. The Greenbank. That's definitely the one. Right then, are you ready? The gear change in this is, well, you'll find out. Let's release the brakes. I will increase the game audio. Oh, that gear change. Hi, Owen. I love it. I've literally only done a few miles in it, and I absolutely love it. You didn't notice the audio of the gear change, really? When I get to accelerate, you'll it literally, the revs drop while it changes gear. It's like an automated manual, so it takes a long time to change gear. Right, let's go. I'll keep quiet while it changes gear. Oh, that's so good. And it rev matches as well. And that's it. I am flat out. It's gear lever all the way back. I'm flat out. This is it is automatic, but it's an automated manual. Yeah, it's not manual. It's an automated manual, and that's it. Flat out. We expected no more. Exactly. Yes, it's a 75-minute journey, so we're going to Greenfield and then back to Manchester. But yeah, look at this. This thing will not go any faster than this. Oh, you can turn the bounce factor up as well. I've got the clag factor set on 7. So yeah, I am literally, there he goes, changing gear again. No, changes down. It's just awesome. It really, really is awesome. And I've literally done a few miles in it. I haven't read them. There is a holding gears button. I've got the keybinds open on my screen. Oh, but just the no, changing down again. I'm wondering how late we're going to be. Yeah, I'd rather it do it itself. I wonder how late we're going to be at the first stop. Because this is just epically slow even. Oh, Dean, I'm already thinking I should really take this on a long run. I was going to today, but I thought I'd just do the routes that you get with it, providing you've got the route itself, or the scenarios you get with it. Yeah, nearly 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm literally still flat out. I think I found my new favourite train for Train Sim Classic. No, you don't need speed. See, we're getting there. And we have got the interior view, by the way. Those seats.
Oh, yeah.
Not that minty. What a great name. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving this. I haven't really gone any further than this in it. And that was the point where I was like, yeah, this is good. And yeah, it's just, the bounciness is just brilliant. Oh, that's that loud. Have I played the newer version of Winter Resort? I've played Winter Resort Simulator 2, yeah, and streamed it. Spent all the time trying to get the cable cars to go. It's out there on the YouTubes, I think. Right, we've got 3 miles to go. We're actually early. That can't be right. Hi, Michael. Hey, another pacer. I really love how slow this thing is. Can you imagine doing this? Imagine taking this from Paddington to Penzance. It would literally take days. A whopping 62 miles in the hour. Almost don't need track IR because it's just bouncing along by itself. And yeah, we are going to arrive early. So I don't think it's just going to hold us at Ashton-under-Lyne. Thought this had a toilet. It's got the blanked out. There's a toilet there. Right, 1.5 miles. Yeah, it will be slow. We'll hear that awesome gear change when we accelerate again after the station. It's an automated manual. It's so good. This has got the Leyland engine in it. There are a couple of different choices of engines and gearboxes. I think I don't want to use any other one apart from this one. And we're actually early. No, it's automatic. It's an automated manual. So it's a manual gearbox, but changes gears automatically. I love the clag factor you can turn up as well. I'm going to turn the clag factor all the way up when we stop here, because you can do that, and see what we get when we accelerate. I've still yet to go on a pacer. There's a couple running. I think it's doing a rail tour. I really must do that next year. Right, slowly-ing. Yes, this comes with, well, providing you've got the line, then yes. Right, let's turn the clag factor up. Control, shift and C. Right, clag factor's all the way up to 10 now. So we should get mucho clag when this thing accelerates away once you finish loading. Oh, just that tick over on the inside view. So good. So yeah, you can increase the clag factor. I've done the roller blind thing. You can do that. You can increase the bounciness. What are we on? Shift and B is bounce factor. We're on 3 now. So we were on 2. We'll put it up to 3 to see what happens. And you can also increase the horn. Horn factor up. Horn factor down. Shift control. What the hell? What? Horn factor's now on 4 of 4. Oh, okay. Has that just got a louder horn? it's a different horn. Oh, we got different hornage. So 4 different horns depending on the model of the train. There we go. Carbuncle. Thank you very, very much indeed, and good morning. 2 months. That's definitely a sign of madness. First month, you can always say is a mistake. Second month, no, you've done that on purpose now. You can't deny it. There's no blaming anybody else here. It's definitely all you. But thank you indeed. Right, so we wait to depart Ashton under Line. Then it's Staley Bridge, Mossley, Greenfield, and then we turn around. We go to Diggle Junction, turn around, and go back to Greenfield and back to Manchester. There's some scenarios on the North Wales one, but they seem to be broken for me. So there's 2 on this, one at 75 minutes, one at an hour. Right, are we ready then? Let's have a look at this clag factor. Oh, that's quite smoky. Oh, that gear change. Oh, that gear change is so good. Right, so you've got 1.2 miles to Staley Bridge. We are flat out doing 28 miles an hour. So we've increased the bounce factor by 1 to make it a little bit more bouncy. We've got a 60 limit coming up. I don't think that's going to be an issue somehow. When the Pacer, well, it's an old Leyland engine, isn't it? So yeah, I drove an old, I'm sure it's a Leyland coach. Leopard, could be Leopard. That had a manual box. Oh god. Braking. I am, in a way, it's brilliant. This, I'm not going to moan about it, but it's brilliant. This has come to Train Sim Classic. But I really hope that the version we get for Train Sim World, when we get that, is as good as this. Yes, it's expensive. Someone complained yesterday in the Discord. You know, it's 30 quid, which is a lot of money just for a version of a train. But I can see me using this quite a bit. Right, slowly into Staley Bridge. Well, it also shows that the popularity is still there for Train Sim Classic. Even that sounds good. There is a differential between the internal and external audio. So I think, which happens sometimes on some trains, where you go to the external view to get a good audio level, you go inside and it's either too quiet or too loud, or vice versa. But even on tick over, it's quite nice. What livery are we in? There's just some sort of generic BR livery. Yeah, clag factor all the way up. Definitely a must. Get it claggy. Gotta get your clag on. Yeah, I'm already thinking I need to take this on a long run, don't I? I don't think I could do the whole Paddington to Penzance. Not in one go in this, but I could probably, I don't know, what if we split that into 3 or something? Paddington to Bristol, Bristol to Plymouth, Plymouth to Penzance. I'll see if we can do that. Right, we are awaiting our departure towards, where's the next stop? Mossley. I know I want to. Well, yeah, I just think this is so cool. But the pacer we used for that was depressingly slow. Imagine how bad this could... Right, buzz. We can buzz back, can't we? Hang on. Here we go. Oh. Got some aggressive gear changing going on now. Well, we're getting slippage going on. Oh, it's not liking that, is it? It's gone dark. Maybe I shouldn't have gone so flat out. Come on. Am I killing the pacer? Oh, I think we should be good now. Greg? Oh, he's definitely not happy about that. I think I've killed it. Top tip, don't go flat out. Right, is it fine now? Are you going to stop complaining now, train? Just, you know, get on with it. Ethan? Alright, keep your eye on those lights. Oh, the bounciness is so good. And that's, I've increased the bounce level to 3. But the clag factor is at maximum. Yeah, this is definitely my new favourite train in Train Sim Classic. You'll be seeing this a lot. I think this is the reason for me to do Train Sim Classic, isn't it? Can we get this thing on some interesting routes? Well, it's not the same company, is it? It's a shame that Armstrong aren't doing the version for Train Sim World. Right, slowly down into Mossley. Yeah, but it's the audio. I can forgive the graphics in this. It's just that gear change and that ridiculously slow acceleration when we pull off. What are we going to do on time? We're due at 7:43 and 25, or ETA 7:42:57. We're actually early. Yeah, they've done a brilliant job with this. They really have. The radio works as well. This all works. I don't know how you use it, but it works. Uh-oh. Okay, that's an issue. We just hang on. We just do a thing, but bear with. No, I got wheel slippers. I braked too heavily, too late. It won't show me as being stopped, but I'm going to stop here anyway. All right, back into forwards. Oh, see that diesel tick over noise. He's got to wait for doors to shut now before I can continue. Right, that's me. Okay, right, Greenfield is next. If you haven't heard this thing accelerate yet, just listen to this. The gear change is... How damn good is that? Just the pause when it changes up. The fact that I'm killing it as well. Let me back it off a little bit. So it's rev matching when it changes gear. It is automatic, but it's an automated manual. So you hear it changing gear. This thing is phenomenally slow. I absolutely love it. I'm going to have to do a long run with this, aren't I? It's got to happen. Larwood. Right, so you've got a mile a bit to Greenfield. I love the fact you can change the horn as well. You can change the horn, you can change the clag factor, you can change the bounciness. We got it set on 3, which I think is probably just about right. And so yeah, that interior view, those seats, they look comically uncomfortable. Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, the other carriage is there. Okay, so into Greenfield. Then we got to go to our turnaround point, and then we head back to Manchester. And there's a whole other scenario we can do. Hang on. There you go. We can change the horn. We can change how horny you are. Right, into Greenfield. Just that diesel tick over. So there's a couple of different engine types, a couple of different gearbox types. This is the one for me. That's it. I don't need to try any of the others. That is literally old bus engine, isn't it? See, we need a Pacer pack, don't we? For Train Sim World 4 or for this, with every version of Pacer. That's what we need. Why are you getting on? Well, unless you're going back to the Manchesters. Right, we'll change the destination when we go to turnaround point. So we've got to come back here and pick up passengers then. So it's going to get us to go to a Diggle. Got to go to Diggle Junction and then turn around and come back to Greenfield and make our way back. Oh, this is so good. There will be a long journey in this. It's got to happen. You now run empty to Diggle Junction to reverse. Okay, hang on. I'll better buzz me. Alright, ready for that gear change again. That's so good. Oh god, that's so good. Yeah, we've got to try and get this from Paddington to Penzance, haven't we? It's got to happen. Right, so we got to run to Diggle Junction, and then we got to turn around. I think that would have to be a long stream with driver swaps. I don't think I could sit here for like 12 hours taking a Pacer from Paddington to Penzance. All right, change up again. There we go. Oh, it's really good. No, I hate to say it, but I think I might need to get crispy here. Stream's coming up after this, by the way. Back tonight with some more airport sim in multiplayer. 4 of us this evening. What can possibly go wrong? More turning around of aircraft. And tomorrow lunchtime, it looks like there's going to be quite a lot of us on the farm. So farming sim tomorrow lunchtime. And then back on Tuesday with Train Sim World 4. Wednesday I was going to do this, but we shall find something else for Wednesday. Right, so we got a stop at Diggle Junction just down here. Oh, so you're saying it's going to be interesting this evening then, Greg? Nothing special for Halloween on Tuesday then? No. Normal Train Sim World 4 mayhem. Oh, even crossing the points sounded good. Yeah, clocks do go back. Right, so I was trying to find my F8 key. Change ends and head for Greenfield, assuming you have the road. Okay. I'm just changing the thing now. Macclesfield. Manchester Airport. Manchester Piccadilly. Is that where we started from? That'll do. Right, so we got to shut it down. Shut it all down. That into that. Maybe not. There we go. Master key off. Lights on tail. There we go. Okay. Lights on head. Cab light on. Destination light on. Instrument panel lights on. Thought in Manchester, Victoria. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Oh God, it's vanished now. Hang on, we go through them then again. Won't let me go back the other way. This is Train Sim Classic, yes. We're just setting up the board in the awesome Pacer type thing. Macclesfield, Manchester Airport, Manchester Oxford Road. We'll just do Piccadilly. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, open the windows so we can hear the awesomeness. Right. Are we ready? Oh, that gear change. I look a bit low. I've been fed up all week. Oh, you mean as in the train? Right, 2 miles back to Greenfield. Make our way back to Manchester. And there's another scenario we'll do that's about an hour. Yeah, this thing is so good. Yeah, never really got pacers down here. They're a more northern thing, weren't they? Oh, I do like the bounciness. Right, back into Greenfield. The bounciness of the train. You can adjust the bounciness. And change the horn. They ran along the Riviera line. Okay. Yeah, I think there's going to be much pacer action over Christmas. I think there's going to be pacer in Train Sim World 4. I think we're going to have to do some pacer in Train Sim Classic as well, aren't we? Yeah, I need to go back down there again. Even the track noise is really good in this. They've done a lot of work on the audio. Yes, it's expensive for just a train, but you can see where the effort's gone in. Right, slowing. The acceleration's the best bit for me. Yeah, the modelling hasn't been changed, does it? Having the clagginess all the way up to 10, that just makes a difference. We like a bit of clag. And yeah, you have got the interior view of those lovely seats. Just sit and listen to that tick over. So yes, we started out in Manchester, went to Greenfield, and then beyond. We're heading our way back to Manchester, where we're due at 8:32, so another half an hour. And then we've got an hour-long other scenario to do, so that's perfectly fine. They look like bus seats. They are bus seats, because this was originally designed from, what is a Leyland National bus put onto a rail chassis, basically. I could just sit listening to it tick over. Steve's fact of the day. That's why I'd love a pacer pack. I'd love the original like prototype version. Then every version of it would be awesome. There is one of these doing a rail tour. I'm going to have to do it. I've got to find out where it's running, when it's running, and get on it. Because going on a pacer on main line, that's got to happen, really. Heritage routes, you're not going to get the same experience, are you? Because you're limited by speed. But a pacer on the main line, yes, please. Right, passengers nearly boarded. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right, ready for that gear change. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh, I hate it, Darker Girl. It's horrid. Right, so you've got a mile and a bit to go to Mossley. Yeah, indeed. Winter Pacer Tour 2024, 12th of January at 6 p.m. 9th of February, that's my birthday. But I'll be in the New Forest. Friday, 8th of March. Oh, that sounds good to me. 8th of March sounds like a win. Or depending on where it's running. Yeah, they've just said that. Yeah, where though? That's the problem. It's not the cost, it's where. Scunthorpe. That's doable. Yeah, I don't think I could get from Scunthorpe to New Forest easily for my birthday. It would have been a thing to go on my birthday. Tour is 2 hours long. Cool. I may have to do that. I'm guessing you have to book tickets in advance, sort of situation. It's not just a turn-up thing.
Oh, yeah.
Untold Gam. Thanks very much for the follow. It's night tours. That's fine. Oh, I got slippage. Oh, it's not liking that. Come on. Slow down. We're going to overshoot again. Hang on, is that the right thing? Because I've seen someone saying there's an actual rail tour. Not just around British Steel. Because isn't that the one where you can drive it? I'm sure it's an actual rail tour thing. Because around British Steel, you're not going to be going at line speed, are you? Yeah, I know there's videos of someone driving it. I've seen something where there's a pacer on proper mainline on a rail tour, not just around British Steel. It was fairly recently. Yes, we are reversing. It's like 500 quid to drive a pacer. I ain't paying that much. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to go on, is the pacer on doing a proper rail tour on actual mainline. Right, we're here at the station I just shot past on the way back to Manchester. Right, off we go. Oh, buzz. There we go. Gear change time. Oh, it doesn't like full throttle, does it? There we go. Yeah, it's okay. All right, I'll look after the stream. Thank you. Right, so Staley Bridge, then Ashton under Line, and then back to Manchester. It is Victoria we're going into, but the sign doesn't say Victoria. Piccadilly, Victoria, it's close. Yeah, obviously it doesn't like giving it the full beans when you accelerate. This is such a good model, Victoria sponge cake. I bought some treacle sponge, and I bought some Jamaican ginger cake earlier, and custard. That's going to be my Sunday afternoon treat. Pacer. I've already got bread rolls. Oh, you got to have warm custard. Well, basically, I forgot to order a curry and some naan breads for my tea tonight, so I had to take a walk to the shop this morning and ended up spending like 20 quid. And I very nearly bought a Mac Mini, but that's a whole different subject. Right, slowing down into Staley Bridge. No, a Mac Mini. I want a new iPad, but I want the iPad Pro, but that's like £1,000 for an iPad. I'm not spending that. Well, yeah, she probably agrees with me, Michael, that's why. Right, slowly down into Staley Bridge. It's gone dark. Oh, even the braking in this sounds so good. Yeah, I think this doing a long trip with multiple stops. Was there any X songs? We ran out of time to play them all, which I was really surprised by. Yeah, we're doing trucking again on Friday, so it'll be Y songs. And Z will be after that, because that's the way the alphabet works. Numeric, no, that's numbers. Alphabetic is what you're trying to think of. I was bad-tempered last night. I've been in a crap mood for the last, like, 7 days. Last night, I got a lot of things off my chest. A lot of anger came out last night. I need a holiday. I really need a holiday. February. 3 months to go. Right, Ash Underline's next. More of the... Alright, don't buzz me. There we go. More of the awesome acceleration. It's caused by white bread. I don't have much white bread. My sandwiches I have for work are all wholemeal. Right, we've got a single yellow. Does that mean we could have a red down here? Oh, I absolutely love that gear change. Oh, we're going over here. Okay. Speeding. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Oh, so the red was on that line back there. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Exotic 9,274. What, are you the 9,274th most exotic person? Is there a pecking order in that? But thank you very much. Shame you couldn't put a capital E at the beginning of your name, but you know, you can't have everything. Or did you go... Right, I want to name it Exotic. Nope, can't have that. Exotic 1. Nope, can't have that. Exotic 2. Nope, can't have that. 3. Nope. 4. Nope. 5. Nope. I get it. Bet it took a while. You can't tell me there are 9,273 other people with the name Exotic on Twitch. I'm really glad I haven't got to choose a Twitch name anymore. Right, anyway, Ash Underline in half a mile. I'm my number one. I'm a number one fool. Well, the year could be 1974, or it could be the 9th of February, 1974. There is someone else with that, yeah, I know. Oh, braking. Welcome to Ashton Underline. Alright, I'll open the doors, wandering around in front of the train. There you go, you can get on now. Are we... Oh, we're late. Of course we're late. So yeah, making our way back to Manchester now. There's another scenario we can do that's about an hour. When I get famous. That ain't going to happen. It's a number I chose to put in the end of my PlayStation username. Because do all your friends call you 9274? I've been called many things, Michael. Right. Manchester, Victoria, 6 miles. Right, gear change incoming. Oh god, that's so good. Don't forget, streams coming up tonight. Back with some airport sim, more multiplayer, but more of us. That's going to go well. We're going to try free roam this time. Yep, that'll be good. Myself, Crispy, Nico, and hopefully Dorset, if he's feeling better. Tomorrow lunchtime, back on the farm, and then back on Tuesday night with some Train Sim World 4. Wednesday night with something. No idea what. Thursday with something else. Next Friday we got trucking. Next Saturday night I've got no idea what I'm doing yet. And then next Sunday something. So I've really planned next week. I think there very well be, may very well be, there's words, some more pacer. I wonder if on the other route we'll have any hope of getting this thing up to any sort of line speed. Probably not. Yeah, because there's routes for this line. There's routes for the North Wales one as well. That's broken for me. It says I haven't got any of the trains, including this one, rather oddly. I just love the squeal, the bounciness, the clag factor. Actually, blimey. Look at that speed. I think they're limited to like 85, something like that. Oh, 75. Which we're nearly at. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the pacer in Train Sim World 4. That will be going on every single line. Oh, I think it modelled quite well. Hopefully, well, that should be out in the next, well, month and a bit. Hopefully it's out by Christmas. Well, it should be out by Christmas. Right, 60 limit. All in down to a 30. Yes, we'll be up round this way in 5 weeks' time. 5 weeks today. We'll be in that there Manchester. Right, slow it down. Oh, it does sound good. Oh, that's a hell of a bend. I can see why that's 30. Gold, you're spelling. .101 coming the other way. Smoking like a trooper. Right, so back into Manchester. Then we'll do the other scenario that we've got, which is about an hour. I'm guessing it's going to be the same route. So I think that's all this route is, isn't it? We'll find out. I can't remember. That means remembering things. Otherwise, I would have said I can't remember. Don't hit the buffers. We'll try not to, although we know how bad the brakes are on this. So just slow it down gently. Another pacer on its way out. I'm running this in DX12 today as well, just to see how it runs. Can't say I noticed much of a difference. Right, platform 1. Oh yeah, even the braking and that track audio noise. Thing is, when you get in a train that's this well modelled and sounds this good, you get into anything else that's not AP now in Train Sim Classic, you have that oh moment where it just doesn't sound as good. So having something decent ruins it for everything else. Hi, McBone. Oh, that clag factor though. There we go, a little bit away from the buffers, but, you know, we stopped. Oh, those are tram stops, are they? Yes, looking forward to that. Could be some Friday night tram action going on in Manchester by the sounds of things. Eek. So if I'm not there for the meet-up on Saturday, you know, things didn't go well on the Friday night. I could just listen to this thing on tick over. Have I taken down the second Discord channel? I have. It is no more. Good work, driver. What a cracking morning. It was indeed. Apart from the whole being a Manchester thing, it was fine. You only joined the other day. Yeah, it wasn't to be. It was a good idea. Right, so that was that one. 85 minutes. We'll now do this one. Well, that's the same route. Surely. Huddersfield and Manchester Victoria on a damp February day in 2005. Well, so what's the difference then? Oh, that's standard. Hang on, that's one we just done. Is that one? Is the Manchester Victoria to... That's one we just done. And then there's the Merseyrail. Huddersfield and Manchester Victoria. Okay, we'll do that one then. That's 50 of the minutes. Or I'm sure we'll be late. Yes, I know I haven't got things. Thank you. There we go. Right, Huddersfield. Let's set this thing up then. Okay. Open the window. It did seem very low, didn't I? There we go. Open that window. Okay. We'll open the... No, we don't open doors yet. We'll put this thing on. So we'll have that on. Head. Destination light, instrument panel light, cab light on. I'll turn that on for the lols. Oh, this hasn't got the hold gear. Well, it's saying it's a hold gear button, but it's not there. Looks like ETS and ATS are getting electric trucks. Oh, we've got a dot matrix. Ooh, look at this. This is all flashing it. So we're going to Manchester Victoria. Right, can I actually change the display? No. I hate not being able to see my keyboard. Oh, Hull, Ilkley, Kirkby, Lancaster, Leeds, Lincoln, Liverpool Lime Street, Liverpool South Parkway, Manchester Airport, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Victoria. Yay! It's going to the right place. What have we got as an interior? Same sort of thing. I wonder if it's the same gearbox. I'm guessing we'll find out. Iceland, get ready, my delivery's on its way. Iceland have changed their delivery times, by the way. It annoyed me. It used to be between 3 and 5, so I could set a delivery, not a problem. Now it's been 2:30 and 4:30. So if there's a reason I'm out of here at 2 o'clock, you know why. It's a new DLC. Well, no, it's Armstrong Powerhouse. And it's damn good. For the gear change, if nothing else. But depending on what's in this. Because it could be a different version. With dot matrix, it might not be the same engine and gearbox. Oh, it's increased the clag factor. Shift and C. Clag factor 10. We have smoke. We like that. No, you got to buy it. $29.99. Well, I can't go, can I? Because you got a red. On our way to Slaythwaite. When the light changes. Request a pass signal at danger approved. Well, that's dangerous. I don't know. We changed the track thing. That's why. There we go. Oh, it's different engine. Oh, it's not bad though. Is this the Cummins? I think it might be the Cummins. Yeah. Well, it's good actually. We get to hear both engines. Yeah, that's what I'm used to for doing the long distance trip things. Oh, that's far too rapid. It's getting dark in here. Yeah, it's definitely a straight auto. Yeah, I prefer the further Leyland. So obviously these are the later engines then. Yeah, it hasn't got the same feel, has it? As that slow Leyland with the automated manual. Oh, actually that sounds quite nice now. Now it's changed up at 45. But yeah, the manual gearbox, certainly my preferred choice. I think if I'm doing a long journey, it'd have to be in the other one. Because that would have really struggled up this hill. No, this is paid. It's not free. Most things in life you have to pay for. Right, so where are we going? Slaythwaite, Marsden, Greenfield, Mossley, Stalybridge, Ashton-under-Lyne, and then Manchester. Okay, so we're going further than where we went before. Yeah, definitely prefer the other one. Those old bus seats, though. Although you don't get those on buses anymore, do you? They're all bloody eco and USB chargers and... That's okay. How does the world cope without a USB charger? Right, 1.5 miles. Bing. I really like the bounciness as well. Yeah, I like this. It's good. I prefer the other one. But, you know, everyone's going to have a preference, aren't they? I love the fact that, well, the scenarios, they've done the scenarios so it gives you both options. I can see why they've done it. I'm glad I picked the other one first. Right, we'll slow it down into Slaithwaite. Yeah, this is definitely reminds me of the one that we've done the long journeys in. Just a straight auto with the Cummins engine. Nice, but I've been spoilt now by that Leyland. And into Slaithwaite we come. People appear, people disappear. Yeah, tickover's not as, well, I'm going to use the word, sexy. Right, Marsden, not Bernie. Does sound good though. Got to give it that. It just seems to be all noise and no go. I won this. Oh, the 166 is slower than this, I reckon. And this is quicker than the other version. That's an impressive knob. Well, this is one of the last ones, wasn't it? This is 2005. So when they last had the last refurb. For those of you that have just joined, when we get to Manchester, I will jump back in the other one. The one with the Leyland and the automated manual, so you can see the difference, or hear the difference. Because that's the far better engine and gearbox. This is too modern. You don't want all this modern rubbish. I forgot how nice this line was, though. It's expensive. It's 30 quid, but if you spend a lot of time in Train Sim Classic and like a good old diesel, I will have to speak to my mate Larwood and see if we can split the Paddington to Penzance in a Pacer route into 3, maybe. So do Paddington to Bristol, Bristol to Plymouth, Plymouth to Penzance, and then do that in a Pacer. But obviously the other version. Okay, into Marsden. Oh, wrong view. God, even that braking audio sounds good. Tonight, by the way, back with some more airport sim in multiplayer again, but this time with 4 of us. That's going to go well. Hopefully find some daytime scenarios this time. And then tomorrow afternoon, at the moment, we've got 9 of us on the farm. Yeah, that's just going to be utter mayhem. Are they all being scrapped now? What, these? Well, they can't run on passenger service anymore because they're not compliant. A few have been preserved, but I imagine quite a lot of them have been scrapped. So I will find out that proper rail tour that's running on main lines and book myself up and go on it. Well, I said the preservation ones are fine, but you're only going to be able to run at like 40 miles an hour, aren't you? If you're going to want to experience this, you want to experience it at full line speed. Well, no, I've never been on a Pacer. You have to try worry lines. I think I've got that. Maybe. Right. I was going to say get ready for the gear change, but you don't get that, do we? Does Ed count as -1? We all know that Ed won't be there for farming. Something will happen. His next door neighbour's cat will fart or something and he can't join. Yeah, the Leyland version of this definitely better. So when we get back to Manchester, I will jump in it again and let you hear the difference. This is good, but it's not as good as the Leyland. Alright, so 5 miles to Greenfield. That's a tunnel. Oh, 85. I'm game. Considering top speeds 75. Yes, we were down your way a month ago or so. We're at 6 weeks, I don't know, some time ago. Went to Southend. Continue my tour of the UK, taking in crap seaside towns. That's definitely a long tunnel. I think Clacton's got to be next. Yeah, I was just there you go. I think Clacton's got to be next. No, I would go back to Southend again. I actually quite enjoyed the walk up the pier. Yeah, I'm not starting on that again, Connor. Just wait, attempt at some sort of speed. Can this do more than 50? Well, we're doing 65, so yes. And I've had to back off because we got a 60 coming up. That's definitely quite a long tunnel. So yeah, if you want to hear, this is the version with the Cummins engine and the auto gearbox. If you want to hear the far better Leyland engine with the automated manual, then I will do that. I'll jump back in that when we get back to Manchester. And it's so good. It's pornographically good. Well, yeah, I almost think that could be something for me to do next year. The crap seaside towns of the UK. Right, so we've just gone past the point where we turned around. Yeah, I have got the bounce factor on, which you can adjust the bounce factor, you can adjust the clag factor, you can adjust the horn. There's 4 different horns as well. You haven't lived until you've been to Rhyl. What's the one? North Wales. Barmouth. I've been to Barmouth. That was an experience. Clacton. No, I haven't been to Clacton. Been to Southend. Oh, wrong end. That end. Right, into Greenfield. I was nearly going down to the coast today. I wanted to clear my head. So I did nearly get up this morning and sod off down to the coast. Maybe next week. Right, we're now approaching Greenfield on our way back to Manchester. So then we will jump in the manual version. Well, the automated manual version. And you will be seeing this on a long... Well, not this version. On a long trip. We've got to do it, haven't we? I was going to do a Pacer rail tour in Train Sim World 4 over Christmas. But I think we might get a combination of the two. What do I think of it? It's flipping awesome. So the modelling's the same as it was in normal dovetail modelling, but it's the audio. Train Sim only December. Well, the plan was, because I'm going to be here all over Christmas. I'm going to be here Christmas Day because nothing else to do. Christmas Eve, Boxing Day. So I'll be here every day basically between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day. 2 streams a day, at least. So I was going to do every lunchtime was going to take the Train Sim World 4 Pacer on a different route, but I might now mix it up and do some Train Sim Classic as well. Oh. Smoke. Oh yeah, this sounds epic. Wait till you hear the other, the Leyland. How do you do it every lunchtime? But no, between Christmas, oh God's sake, between Christmas Eve and New Year's Day, I will be here twice a day. I finish work on the Friday before Christmas Eve, 22nd, whatever that is. I'm not back until the 2nd. So I'm going to be I'll be all by myself over Christmas. So I may as well stream. Carol singing. Could you imagine how mayhemic? No, chaotic or much mayhem. There's 2 words in there. Right, so we've got Mossley, Stalybridge, Ashton-under-Lyne, and then back to Manchester. So then we'll jump in the other one. Hey, I've been told I've got quite a good singing voice. That was a corner. Braking. Yeah, but secretly, Tom, you would as well. Wow, thanks. No, someone else is doing the pacer for Train Sim World. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. Hang on. There we go. No, Michael. Well, because the brakes are bloody awful. That's how I overshot. You can see I was braking. There we go. It's fine. People are getting on. It's fine. I'll have a jelly baby while we're waiting. They did exactly. They put the station in the wrong place. I braked correctly. Right. On to the next one. Staley Bridge. Oh yeah, it's like getting in an old car. You've got to really compensate for the brakes. Right, so we've got Staley Bridge, Ashland-under-Lyne, and then back into Manchester, and then we'll jump in the Leyland version again. So his route on train. Yeah, no idea what you're trying to say there, McBone. But Trent the second. Yeah, this is actually really well done. The audio for this Cummins version's very, very good. I'd make a good train driver. No. I think working for some company associated with the railways might be in my future, but not driving trains. Yes, this is a route on Train Sim. Exclamation mark route in chat. We'll give you a link to the route. About ground staff at an airport. No, I think we'll see later on. I do have airside access at Heathrow Airport, but I think letting me loose on ground vehicles probably not a good idea. Oh, has it put the bloody brakes on me? It has, isn't it? Oh, scumbag, I was too late with the bloody queue. Fine. Well, no, it's fine. I think I'll stick with not going anywhere near. As we'll see tonight, I think me and airside vehicles, not ideal. Right, because I didn't acknowledge the AWS, it slammed the brakes on. Well, the jet bridge is only because of my farm sim panel conflicts with the controls in airport sim, which hopefully is something they'll work out eventually. But I don't want to unplug my farm sim side panel. Because it's not my throttles and it's not my joystick, because I unplugged those and it's still doing it. Right, can we actually stop at Staley Bridge this time? Yeah, so it is my side panel. That's because the joystick on the side panel, that's obviously conflicting. But there's so many USBs plugged in the back of my PC, and the wires run all up under the desk and are all like velcroed together. I'm trying to track down which one it is just for the sake of operating a jetway. It's fine. Right, we are now arriving at Staley Bridge. Yeah, the number of liveries you get is really cool. The manual's really comprehensive as well. So it is very, very, very well done. But my preference is the Leyland engine and the automated manual gearbox, because right, so we've got Ashton on the line and then Manchester to go. I haven't got any deliveries down early for tonight. I'll see what we can do when we jump in voice before the stream. Use my cab phone to ring for a taxi. Yeah, that does sound really good. Alright, what we got? We got a red? No, that's the air. I got a yellow. Panicked then, I saw the red, I thought it was me. Got a yellow and a track change. Oh, you wait till the other engine and gearbox. That is literally porn. I nearly bought one this morning in Morrison's. I've got a chocolate. I got the orange one in my fridge. I nearly bought another mint one. But, well, I didn't. I bought a bar of mint Cadbury's Dairy Milk instead, which probably won't see the weekend out. Right, so Ashton the line is just down here. What's the timetable? We're heading back to Manchester. After Ashton the line is Manchester. Well, I just fancied a walk. I fancied a bit of fresh air and a walk. So I walked to Morrison's. I went to Tesco's yesterday. No, it's not minty enough for me either. I've got an Iceland delivery turning up today as well. I'm actually going to have food in the cupboards. Right, so the next station stop is Ashton under Line. Well, yeah, I did my housework yesterday, so I had nothing to do. Caught up on some YouTube videos. Thought I'd go out for a stroll for now. Mint matchmakers. I do like mint chocolate. I like the savings I get on my club card. Right, Ash underline. See, who needs step-free access? You can roll straight on with your buggy or your wheels. No, I took my Morrison's War card out of my wallet. I've taken most of the cards out of my wallet that I never use. I've got my taco card in there. I haven't used. I've got the rail card in there. That's come out. I had a Morrison's card. I had a Waitrose card, which I think I've only ever used once. I wanted to sort of get my wallet back to a reasonable thickness. Right, Manchester Victoria is next. Oh, I wasn't in the cab for the buzz. Right, 6 miles to Manchester, and then we'll jump in the manual one, well, the Leyland one. I did boycott Tesco's for a number of years. But now that's, well, Tesco's in Iceland is pretty much where I shop. Well, they had a Waitrose open up here, so I went once, couldn't believe the prices, went back again and never been back after that. Can't afford to shop there. Yeah, we had 75 out of it earlier. We had to back off.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Free Jumps. That's a name. Thanks very much for the follow. I used to do it. I used to have a curry from there that they stopped doing, so I boycotted them for about 3 years. Hi, Zenton. And I went to Morrison's this morning and they moved everything. So I walked up to where I thought stuff was going to be and it wasn't there. So then you got to go hunting around the shop for stuff. Ended up spending more than I anticipated. Then came back and nearly bought another computer. It's been a morning. I know that's why they move stuff. Why does no one look? Because you go in, you expect stuff to be where it's been. Okay, that's rapid. I nearly bought bathroom scales. I haven't got any of those. I used to go to Sainsbury's. When I used to work on Saturday morning, I used to go home via Sainsbury's. But now you've already realised how bloody expensive it is. That's why once a month I do an Iceland shop, which is turning up between 2:30 and 4:30 today. Other supermarkets are available. How's Train Sim World 4? Brilliant. This isn't Train Sim World 4. This is Train Sim Classic. But yeah, Train Sim World 4 is brilliant. We're doing that on Tuesday. Well, 2.5. I spent about 2.5 grand on the current gaming rig I've got. That was just the rig, without everything else. But no, I nearly bought a Mac Mini to run downstairs, but then I couldn't justify it to myself. Right, 2 miles to Manchester, and then we'll jump in the better version of this train, the Leyland one, which does mean doing the same scenario we did earlier, but we'll only do the beginning bit of it. Right, braking down to a 30. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to going to Manchester in December. Never been. Unfortunately, meeting a load of idiots there, but you can't have everything. If you're going from 2 to 4, you'll notice a difference, definitely. I'd recommend, though, because there's some good deals on 3, more than there are on 4. I'd make the jump to 3 first. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that tram route. Like over an hour from the centre of Manchester back to where the hotel is. I think that's going to be quite cool. We are nice people. Really? Ask me that on the 3rd of December. Yes, content you've got transfers over. But yeah, I'd recommend going to 3, because if you can get some deals on 3 that come with the routes that came with 3, then that's a worthwhile upgrade, especially as it probably is cheap. So yeah, right, we're going to get into Manchester. So this is the version of the train with the Cummins engine and the Voith auto gearbox. It's good. It sounds really good. It's not the best version. The best version is the Leyland, and we will jump into that shortly. Yeah, Cummins, the diesel engine manufacturer. Oh crap. Oh, thank God for that. That was close. That was very close. Yeah, that was really... Again, I spent too much time in Train Sim World 4 where it would have warned me of the red. I really want to go to the Leyland Transport Museum. Leyland Trade Centre. They were a competitor of mine when I sold paint. Right, into Manchester. On the Sunday morning. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing on the Sunday. Part of me just wants to get up and travel home. Competitors in the paint industry. Oh, they're serious tough. We'll be able to get 3 through Steam, looks like. No, you can still buy 3. Go on CD Keys. No, God, any idiot that goes to home base for paint needs their head soaring off. Right, we are arriving in that there Manchester. Paint talk. Well, that's what that was my life for 11 years, wasn't it? Selling paint. Never thought it'd come to that, but you know what? Thoroughly enjoyed it. Every minute of it. Right, when this ends then... no, I worked in a trade sector, not the retail sector. Because people that go into B&Q and Homebase or Wilco and buy paint, well, idiots we'll call them. I'm still 24, indeed. Great work, driver. Another soggy trip over the Pennines. Well, okay, but before it shut down. Anyone goes, look, I can get 30 litres of paint for a tenner, and wonder why they got to do 34 laps of the room they want to try to paint, because it won't cover the old thing. I wonder. Right then. So, we'll jump back in and do the one we did first, which is this one, purely so you can see the better version of the train. Can I recommend a brush that doesn't drop bristles? For water-based paint, buy a synthetic brush, not a bristle brush. You'll get a lot better finish. It'll hold the paint better. Just better all round. Right then, so we're now in the... let's turn this thing on if I can look down there. Hang on, reset track IR. There we go. Into forward. Right, extra panel, destination light, cab light. We will open the doors. Right, so this version's got the Leyland engine and the automated manual. So the tick over is better. I will set up the front just because people will complain if I don't. Green Bank. We won't do the whole of this run. We'll certainly get to Ashton-under-Lyne. Right, so this is an automated manual. So the thing that I love about it is the engine noise is different to the Cummins we were just in, but the fact that it rev matches and the fact that you hear it, drop the revs, change gear, rev match, and then carry on, it's so well done. I will increase the clag because you can do that. Shift and C. We'll go clag factor 10. So yeah, if you're wondering whether you should get the Class 142 2.0 from Armstrong Powerhouse, when this thing pulls off, that's going to be your reasoning. Not only have you got the awesome view inside, which is very well done, 18 different liveries, but yeah, really good. I'm Zenton. If you're around on Tuesday night, I will be streaming Train Sim World 4 as I do every Tuesday. I think we're doing London to Brighton. No, yeah, London commuter. We did we did East Coast Way last week, doing a 4-line run and then ended from free roam fun. London commuter this week, and then we're going to do Southeastern high speed and work right back up the country. Tonight, though, airport sim. Right, nearly ready to go. Doors are closed. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to put the game volume up quite a bit. This is the reason to get this from AP. I'll shut up now and let you listen. Hang on. I've obviously balled something up, haven't I? Oh, DRA. Stokey, thanks for that. Right, now we'll try. This is the reason. How damn good is that? It's just that gear change, that pause. And I'm still flat out, 30 miles an hour. That's the reason, just that's it, that's all you need. I will be doing a long journey with this engine and gearbox. And we're still flat out, my knobs all the way back. It's just so good. We're actually slowing down because of the hill, which means it will probably change down again. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop. And we'll do that again. We'll do it from inside this time. Okay. Slowly, Greg, probably. That gear change. This thing is so good. It is. Well, the original one said the prototype was a Leyland National on a train bogie. That's all it was. It was a bus. They even tried exporting them to America. Oh, the way it rev matches. Yeah, it is very, very, very well done. I think we need to do that one more time, don't we? All right, one more time from the outside. Now we're on a relatively flat track. Yeah, the brakes aren't the best, are they? Right, here we go again. See, you can keep all your modern electric crap. No, this is where it's at. Give me old and slow diesel any day. So good. Straight diesel, I think this was. Well, yeah, you can use it, you know, legitimately. It comes with 18 liveries. I'll show you the manual in a minute. You can use it legitimately on a lot of routes. Yeah, well, the standard pacer is the one I've used on my long 8.5 hour streams going from Paddington to Penzance, from Edinburgh to London. But yeah, this is a new king for me. Imagine taking this all the way from Paddington to Penzance. Was it 66 stops, whatever it was? Right, 2 miles to Ashton Underline. Yeah, even the track audio, I think they've just Nailed it. Alright, into Ashton-under-Lyne. I said I will try and get this working on some other routes. I think just doing a long journey would be brilliant. If I can just turn the clag factor up and down and the bounciness up and down, and say 18 liveries, 4 different horns, the different engines and gearboxes. This is obviously the better one. We'll stop at Ashton-under-Lyne. I'll drag in the manual. Right, braking. I haven't increased the bounciness. We'll do that next time. I increased it up to 3. How do you drive a manual train? The Class 101's manual. Right, let me drag the thing in. There we go. Right, let's scroll this back up. So there's the manual. Tells you how to install it. A bit of technical information about when the train was built, etc. Yeah, just no clutch. So liveries, there's quite a few of them. So you got those versions of that. That's damn ugly. Regional Railways. Regional Railways Merseyrail. Regional Railways Tyne and Wear. Northeastern. That's quite funky. Northern Spirit. Arriva. First Great Western. Another Merseyrail. Another Northern. Northern Rail in blue. The Valley Lines. Arriva Trains Wales. Transport for Wales. And then you got information about the cab. Tells you where all the controls are and what the keyboard controls are. The cab variants, so you got beige, blue. The passenger views are different between the two versions, on various versions actually. Different seats with a more modern thing. Right, transmissions and engines. Self-changing gearbox. So it's a self-changing gearbox. So 0 to 14 miles an hour in first, 14 to 24 in second, 24 to 41 in third, 41 to 75 in fourth. Yeah, when changing gear, the engine automatically revs down, resulting in loss of power. When the gear changes, and within around 3 seconds, the engine revs back up and power is restored. So yeah, that's done so well. So you got that one. You got the Voith hydraulic transmission as well. So with a torque converter. And then you got the engines. So the Leyland TN11 and the Cummins engine, which was in that other one. The brakes are simulated. That's those lights on the dash. Wheel slip protections done. Yeah, it is done so well. Dynamic exhaust, so you can change the clag factor. 2 different types of horn. The NRN radio is in there and modelled. That's all done. GSMR's in there. That works. And tells you how to use that. The roller blind has got various destinations on, so depending on where you're using it, they're already in there. So depending on what line you're going to put it on, loads of different destinations. So yeah, it's really, really well done. Swindon. You can go to Swindon. Can we go to Cardiff Bay? We can go to Cardiff Bay, although that isn't modelled. Shame, really. And there's a dot matrix display on the modern ones. And there you can adjust the bounce factor as well. And you can do a cold start. And it tells you how to add it into a scenario as well, which I'll do. So I can stick it on, in a scenario editor. So it tells you how to add it into a scenario. So I'll do that. But yeah, one awesome thing. Really, really good. Very impressed. Yeah, it's expensive at 30 quid, but worth it. Absolutely worth it. There we go. There will be more Pacer action. That isn't the last you'll see of the awesome Pacer. A very worthwhile purchase. Some good stuff has been bought over the last few weeks, including what we're doing this evening, airport sim. Back between 6 and 6:30 this evening for some of that in multiplayer with 4 of us, myself, Crispy, Nico and Dorset. That's going to go well. Not. And then tomorrow, as it stands, there should be 9 of us on the farm tomorrow lunchtime. So expect Ed not to be there. That'll be 8 then, which even that's impressive. So farming tomorrow is going to be Sunday lunchtime mayhem. And then back next week, more trains on Tuesday with some Train Sim World 4, say doing London to Brighton on that. But there we go. I will end there. Say next stream back in about 4 and a bit hours time. For some airport sim. So a huge thanks to all of you lot for keeping me company for the last 2.5 hours. I really enjoyed that. And to these people as well. So thanks to Dr. Free Jumps, Exotic and Untold Gam and Not That Minty for following. Carbuncle and Zenton for subscribing. One of those thanks to Stokey and the mods for doing, well, I'm sure they did something. Sat eating toast, clipping the toenails. They were doing something throughout all this. There we go. I will be back then in 4 and a bit hours time to do some airport sim. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.